Hey everybody, this is Eric Warren. Welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. I'm here in San Diego in a marina, sitting on a 50-foot yacht with one of my good friends. And I'll tell you, I'm excited about this week because over the course of 5 days, we're going to talk about a number of different topics with this gentleman. He's one of the most iconic figures in the network marketing profession. He's a best-selling author. He's created incredible products and information programs about the network marketing profession. I believe he's helped to train more millionaires than anyone in the network marketing profession. A lot of people brag about you. It's hard for me to brag about you because I know you so well. But this gentleman has been gracious enough to be able to offer a bunch of information to all of the viewers here at Network Marketing Pro. Mr. Randy Gage, thank you, my friend, for being here.
Great to be here.
We're going to talk about a lot of different subjects this week, but one of the things that we talk about a lot just in private that I want to share with the viewers here is talking about what's happening, this big shift in our economy, and how network marketing fits in to that major shift that's going on. So what would you say as far as what's going on in the world?
Well, my personal belief is we're not in a recession. We're sliding into a depression with a D. And governments obviously don't want to say that because they don't want runs on the bank and they don't have any way to handle that. But if you really want to be historical and look at the factors and chart the graphs, if you look at some things that were happening in 1929, 1930, we're in worse shape now than we were then. We're heading much worse if you look at the indicators. One thing we know, our profession is recession-proof. What we don't know is it depression-proof? Because network marketing didn't exist in 1929, 1930. I don't know that we're depression-proof, but I think it's going to be a good time for us, believe it or not. And I hate to say that. I don't mean to be insensitive because I know people are having problems with their car payments or their mortgages or whatever. But the truth is, when the economy does bad, people look at our business. And you got all these government bailout programs. As you know, I live in Miami Beach. I also live in Australia. I go all over the world like you do. And I can tell you everywhere, the governments are bailing out people with all these socialistic programs. And socialism is just communism with lipstick, okay? So this socialistic program, they're all done with printing press money. In other words, they're not really based on gold. So it has to lead to devalue currency. It has to lead to inflation. You guys watching, I know there's a lot of people in Latin America. You're used to going to lunch and paying with a 50,000 peso note or a 100,000 peso note. You know, the country in Africa now has got a billion denomination note. That's what happens with currency devalued. And so people have to say, the government isn't going to take care of me. My boss can't take care of me. My job or my corporation can't take care of me. I need to do something myself, and that's where network marketing, I think, is going to have a heyday.
Well, so for the people who are involved in the profession, we got some birds having fun here. People who are either involved in the profession or looking at the profession, why in particular is this going to be good for them, and what should they do about it? I mean, what a lot of people are saying, with this economy, you got to just buckle in and hold on, for dear life. And other people are saying some things different. What would you tell people to do?
Well, I think the message we have to get across as professionals in this space is that safe is the new risky. Because what people are doing now, they're watching the news, they're reading the newspapers, all of the economic tsunami bad news, and they're saying, okay, I'm going to take my last few dollars, I'm going to bury them in the backyard, or I'm going to put them under the mattress, I'm going to put on my Chewbacca pajamas, crawl into bed, pull my Darth Vader bedspread over my head, and just hunker down and hope this all goes away. Hope that President Obama waves his magic wand and fixes it, or Prime Minister so-and-so, or Chamber so-and-so. I mean, they're thinking, I can weather this, I can hunker down, and that's the risky decision right now.
Yeah.
What we have to explain to people is, no, that's crazy. That's the people who are going to get caught as roadkill. What we need to do right now is we need to be bold. We need to be aggressive. This is the time to start a network marketing business. This is the time to take charge of your own prosperity. This is the time to be proactive, not hunker over.
Yeah, and I think so many people today, frankly, the circumstances have made them open-minded. They've been closed-minded their entire life. They've had the misconceptions of network marketing in their mind their entire life, and they finally just said, you know what? Look, the economy has changed. Situations changed. I'm seeing a lot of successful people having difficult times, and I'm seeing people who are getting involved in network marketing enjoying their lives. So, we're going to be talking throughout this week about a number of different topics. But what would you suggest to the people watching this program as far as their next step? What do they do today? What do they do this week or this month in order to be able to take advantage of what's going on right now?
Well, go back to your candidate list that you wrote 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, or 10 years ago. Because there's all kind of people on that list that weren't candidates a year ago or 2 years ago. They're candidates today. I mean, I met a guy last week. His business does $800 million a year in sales, and he's almost bankrupt. Mm-hmm. He can't get credit. He had his black American Express Centurion card, which he's paid in full every month.
Yep,
and got a call from the company last week and said, "Oh, sorry, we're canceling that card. Your credit rating scares us now. You're a little too leveraged. Cut it in half, mail it back." Somebody now, if I go to a cocktail party and there's the guy with the $800 million business, and then there's the guy or the gal who owns 3 or 4 Burger Kings, and then there's the corporate vice president, and there's all these people. I'm the king of the party.
Yeah, they're all broke. Right.
They're all broke. They're all got hundreds of employees, overheads, personal guarantees. I'm living my lifestyle of my dreams, living in my dream homes, driving my dream cars, no employees, no overheads, no guarantees. So all of those people that we used to not think were candidates for our business, they're all candidates now. So what you've got to do is go back and revisit those prospect lists.
So it's really about posture right now, going out with a strong story, telling the story is not aggressively in a bad way, but aggressively in a powerful, solid way, using the tools, using the third party, whatever you have in the opportunity that you're involved with.
Yeah, and if the message, two things we got to get across is safe is the new risky, and the economy's changed. This is a new economy. The old rules
never going to go back.
Never going to go back.
So when the stock market goes up, is the job force isn't going to come back?
Isn't going to come back.
Right.
When we actually were in Thailand together recently with our leadership retreat, and we were at an eco preserve, and we got to witness monkey training. Right. You get a monkey, you pay about $100 US a month. It takes about 3 months. They train your monkey to pick coconuts, right? And we saw this. It was amazing. You train a monkey, they can pick 1,000 coconuts a day. I'm flying home. I overnight in San Francisco. I go to the airport lounge the next day. I meet a couple, has this adorable puppy, and it was their first cloned puppy that came to the United States,
right? Which
I didn't believe. They told me that. I was like, and then I got home the next day, and the front page of the Miami Herald, there's the puppy that I was playing with. So the ethical, moral, the philosophical ramification, we could be debating that for decades. But the fact is that cloning, just the other day I read they cloned a camel in Dubai. We cloned the sheep. I mean, how long behind is it before your boss says, we're going to just clone you? We can have 20 of you doing your thing. So are we going to be replaced by monkeys? Are we going to be replaced by clones? I mean, the fact is, technology has eliminated millions of jobs, whether it's travel agents or pick any one of dozens.
Right.
The most important jobs of 2012 haven't even been invented yet.
Right.
So you can't go to school for them, you can't train for them, you can't prepare for them. We don't even know what they're going to be yet.
Right.
So the economy has changed. The rules are different. You've got to, and you've talked about this a lot, how we've got to get to results-based compensation.
Yeah.
And that's what we have in network marketing, and that's what everyone in the world is going to have to go to.
All right. Well, this is the first of 5 different shows we're going to do with Mr. Gage over the course of this week. But this is it.
So this is like Shark Week.
This
right?
is not Shark Week. It's Gage Week. But ladies and gentlemen, here's my wish for you until tomorrow: is that you decide to become a network marketing professional. That you decide to go pro. If you do, we can all be the change that we're looking for in this great profession. Great times ahead. Lots of exciting things going on. So from here in beautiful San Diego. We'll see you next time, and bye-bye for now.